active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Talking to him. I just want to know, does he do a range stun?
active. Warp drive active.
All right, seriously, what the fuck is going on here? God damn it! I swear. What? What did I? What all did I change?
Warp drive active. active.
The cats. Yeah, all my upgrades, all that. Sorry, Minma. Yeah, but all my upgrades and my ice harvesters and all that. Yeah, I switched all them. If you remember, the last time I was streaming, this game anyway, I switched to ice mining and I bought all my upgrades and all that for it. So sorry it took me a little bit to get to you. Man, listen. I'll be honest with you. My girlfriend, she lives with her mom and dad, right? She's 45 years old, and she stays with her mom and dad to help them out and stuff. So there's, I don't see anything wrong with it. She's got two kids. One's almost 30, one's almost 25, and one of them is very autistic. Okay, so her needing help, I can understand. So they all live in the same house. Well, her sister moved in. Her sister brought two kids with her. They're both like 7 or 8. I mean, they're not very old. Then her brother moved in with her. He's about 40. And he brought his daughter, she's about 15, 16 years old. But then one of her kids has a girlfriend that he moved in over there. Man, listen, it's like the goddamn Brady Bunch over there. I'll just tell you. The house has like 14 people in it, 27 cats, 4 dogs, a chicken. I mean, it's all kinds of shit. But anyway, here recently, somebody decided that they were going to start stealing from my girlfriend, right? And I can't help to think that maybe she might think that it's me. So it kind of bothers me to go over there right now because somebody's taking shit from her. I don't want her to think it's me. So I've been talking to her all day and all night about it and stuff. Trying to assure that it ain't me. That ain't who I am. I don't go in other people's houses. I don't steal from nobody. I'm my own self. You know what I mean. But there's going to be that part of me that thinks, because it happens, and I'm over there too, that she's gonna have a thought that it could be me, and I don't want her to think that because it ain't me. I don't need somebody else's stuff. So I just been kind of talking to her back and forth tonight about it because she brought it up earlier. I mean, I'm sorry that I'm being kind of quiet and stuff, and I probably did just kind of say a bunch of shit that I didn't really need to say, but I mean, I can't help to worry about it, It ain't like it only happens when I'm there. It happens when I'm not there too. And I even told her, I said, you know what? Amazon webcams, you can get cameras. You can get them wireless cameras. Put them up in your room. She don't lock her door, and she leaves shit out. You know what I'm saying? She leaves containers, and because I mentioned it to her, and I was like, God damn, you must trust everybody in this house to have, $50 in this jar here just sitting out. But yeah, I'm just having a night. I'm broke as fuck. I have no money. I was kind of hoping she would buy me cigarettes on the way home today, but I never brought it up because she seemed like something was wrong, I don't know. But yeah, I'm doing a little bit of ice mining. I'm about 82%. Oh shit, we got bad guys, but I think these other guys are taking care of them. I'm hoping they take care of them. Good God dang, there's a lot of people ice mining right now. All right, let's call our drone back because we're going to get the hell out of here in a minute. And to be honest, we'll probably switch back to rock mining until later on tonight because it seems like earlier in the evening there's more people at these ice belts, and I don't like that. Look at all these fucks. We got a bunch of hobgoblins out. Oh, okay, they got him. But yeah, we'll probably switch back to rock mining here in the next little bit, just because there's way too many people ice mining on these ice belts. We only got 89%, so we got about 10% left, and then we can get out of here. I thought I called this drone back. All right, we're good. What up, JT? How you doing, buddy? I know. It's been a few days since I've streamed, but I mean, good reason. But I'm back right now. The only thing that's in my way right now is I've got a internet bill coming due tomorrow. $116. If I don't come up with $116, guess what? I'm done with the internet for this month. And then I have to pay $400 to get it hooked back up. So I'm hoping I can figure something out by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, something like that to keep my internet going. How you been doing? I've been fine. Went to my girlfriend's last night before. Hung out with her for a little bit. You probably missed my whole spiel about somebody stealing from her, because she's got like, no shit, man, it's her mom, her dad, her two kids, her sister's two kids, one of her kids has a girlfriend that's moved in, and her brother. So there's like 10, 11, and her brother's got a girl too who's 16. So there's like 11 people staying in this house, right? And somebody is stealing from her. Somebody's, they'll come down when she ain't in her room and take money, whatever. And me being who I am, I don't want her to think that it's me, but I know if it was me, there would be a part of me that tells myself, hey, there is a chance it could be him. And I just can't stand knowing that she might think that it could possibly be me. So, I'm giving her ideas. Put cameras up in your room. Find out who it is. That way you can show so-and-so, and you can show this person, you can show that person, hey, your girlfriend or your daughter is coming in my room and stealing from me. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. I've been kind of anxious about it and stuff. It kind of bothers me a little bit, but we'll get over it. How you been doing? It does suck. I mean, I don't want her to think it's me, because like right now, I've got 40 cents in the bank. And that's just to keep me from overdrafting, you know what I mean? So I don't get that $36 overdraft fee. I've got 40 cents in the bank. And I'd much rather go the whole month not having money than having to sneak and steal from somebody else. Because that's just not who I am. I'm not a thief. I can't fucking stand, because it's happened to me before. I can't stand a thief. All right, let's head back. Let's go home station. We'll go home station. We'll switch off from ice mining and we'll get back to rock mining.
Warp drive.
Not bad. That's good, man. That's good. I'm glad you ain't got shit you got to worry about right now. I can't. I hate having to worry about shit, you know, and internet bills and whether or not my girlfriend thinks I'm stealing from her, you know, you know, stuff like that. That's kind of stuff that I'm worried about. More so my internet bill, because you know, I kind of. She kind of lets me know that she knows that it ain't me, which helps. You know, she even told me today. She said if I thought for a chance that it was you, I wouldn't have invited you over again. So you know, yeah. Well, I'm you know I've worried about shit all my life. I'm ready for a break. You know what I mean? Just like everybody else who has to worry about shit most of their life. They're ready for that break. And it seems like my break never comes.
Warp drive.
But I understand what you're saying. So what we're doing, we're going to fly back to home station. We're going to get rid of this ice. And then we're going to switch over from our ice harvesters to our strip miners. Because there is way too many people farming ice right now. You know, I've noticed because I've not been streaming Eve, I've been streaming like Schedule 1. I streamed, what was it? A little bit of Manor Lords. I streamed a little bit of Infection Free Zone. There was something else that I streamed. I don't know, man. I've lost all the people that was coming in here. It's like, ugh, he's not streaming Eve. I'm not watching him. That's pretty much how it makes me feel.
Warp drive active.
Well, yeah. When I was just mining that ice asteroid belt, there was like 10 people there, and I'm sure they were all in fleet together. So I think I'm just gonna stick to rock mining for right now, until maybe, you know, I get me a good fleet going. They want to mine ice. They want to do this. They want to do that. We might do it then, but. Yeah, I'm not up for it right now because there's way. I mean, it was hard to find a rock, an ice rock, that I could mine by myself because there were so many people there.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
What are you doing right now? Are you mining anywhere right now? All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to get rid of all of our ice. Damn, that is quite a bit more for only 30 units. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to switch out to fittings. We're going to go to item hangar. We're going to switch these ice harvesters out. We're going to switch these out here. Ice harvest upgrades, because we don't need those. All right, let's see what we got here. We're also going to put some drones, because for some reason I lost all my drones. Strip miner, and then we'll do, where they at? Oh shit, where are they? Hold up. Where is my mining upgrades? Oh, here, hold on. Oh man, every now and then I love doing combat, PvE combat. I don't blame you there. All right, my mining upgrades is gone, so let's see what we can do here. Oh, here's my ones. But we got twos, so let's go here and we'll pick up our twos. I think I can use my twos. But yeah, I like PvE. Killing PvE shit, that's always fun.
Warp drive active.
So I hope everybody that's coming and hanging out is having a good evening. I need to get me some more moonshine, some white lightning. So if you don't mind, while I'm jumping to where I need to jump to, I'm gonna get me some more. So give me just a second. I'll be right straight back.
permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, here we go. Let's get our mining upgrades on here. Shit, what's that mean?
Warp drive active.
And feel free, guys, if you're in my Discord, you can come down, you can hang out, you can talk, you can do whatever. I do not mind. If I mind, and if I didn't want nobody bothering me, I'd be in my streaming room. But yeah, if you're in Discord, and if you're new here and you want to join the Discord, here, hold on. Please come hang out. Also, if you're new and you need that million ISK, join that link, sign up. You get 1,000,000 free skill points. Sorry, I said ISK earlier, but you get 1,000,000 free skill points.
Warp drive active.
That's good. That's all right, JT. I appreciate your lurk. Lurk away, buddy. I don't know what it is about moonshine, but it hypes me up when I'm not shit faced and I'm getting shit faced. I don't know what it is, but it hypes me up. So if I seem like I'm talking a lot or anything like that, mute me. You know, whatever you need to do to watch your videos.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, let's see. we'll keep our tractor unit and we'll put our drones in with our, here, wait. We'll put our drones in the drone category and we'll put this shit in our, we'll keep it in our item hanger. We'll take a NTU with us, so. Are we, let me make sure. We should be good to go as far as rock mining goes. I don't have a shield hardener. That's the only thing. Why isn't my shield hardener working now? Alright, well, luckily, shit don't really affect me in this area. So we got 3 Hornets, 5 mining drones, and 2 salvage drones. Let's just see what we can do with it.
Warp drive active.
Now I do have some shit that I need to do in the morning. So I don't plan on getting too shit faced. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Alright, they're all NPCs. Alright, so let's see what we got. We'll go up here and get this concentrated belt spar. No bad guys. Damn! Getting up there, drones. There you go. Let's see. Well, let's make our orbiting 1,000. I think we got about 15 kilometers with our strip miners. Goofy Gandor followed me 3 days ago. That's about the last time that I follow that I streamed. Okay, okay, buddy. I see you out there. Listen, I try and be hyped up for my streams. I try and be entertaining for you guys. If I'm not, just let me know. If I am, just let me know. If I'm not, just let me know. And if I am, just let me know. But yeah, all bullshit aside, I appreciate everybody that comes checks me out and stuff. You know, I joke around a lot. I play my game. I do what I do, but I do have my serious moments too. I appreciate everybody. All right, let's see. Let's lock on to this guy. It has been a few days though since I looked at YouTube, so we might do some reaction videos. I might fire my webcam up, and we might do some reaction videos. One of the games though that I've been kind of pranking around with is that Schedule One game. I've been playing it. I was streaming it earlier. Didn't seem like very many people was interested in it, so I quit. But you know, if you guys would like to see some Schedule One, let me know. I enjoyed playing the game. It's pretty fun. I like being a drug dealer, slinging that dope. Running from the law. One thing I need to check. Give me just a second. right, I think I'm good on my internet. Here, let me look and make sure. Hold on, give me just a second. Yeah, I think I'm good on my internet until at least 15 next month. Appreciate everybody that has helped me out, keep my internet going. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. And if you're interested in paying out, listen, no pity party or nothing, but I'm a disabled vet. I was with the military for 2006 to 2010, where I found out I had a brain tumor. It took 5 brain surgeries to get most of the tumor out, but there's still a little bit left because it's in a dangerous spot. So it kind of put me on the disability list. So now I draw money off the government because that's all I can do. I can't work now. I got tubes in my head, I got tubes in my stomach, I got tubes in my chest. My hips have been replaced. I've just had all kinds of medical stuff ever since 2010. I did work with the sheriff's office here in my county. So I was law enforcement. So I went from highly active military dude, worked with the sheriff's office here in the county that I live in, to somebody that can't run 2 feet. So, any help with the internet bill, any help with Omega, any help with, any of that stuff, any of my bills and stuff is greatly appreciated. And you know what? It makes me feel like a piece of shit to have to say that. It really does. I'm not somebody who accepts handouts, you know what I mean? But I'm at that point in my life to where I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna fuck nobody over or anything like that. But if you all want to donate, because the government don't pay Social Security enough. They don't pay disability enough. They just give you just enough to pay bills. Who cares if you can eat, though? Who cares if you got kids and your kids got birthdays that year? Who cares about Christmas? And your family you need to get something for your family for Christmas. That's all on you. It sucks. And it honestly, if I could, and I've seriously thought about doing some illegal stuff just to get by. Because if you do on the book stuff, you lose your rent, you lose your Social Security, you lose your disability. You lose your livelihood if you try and better yourself, whether you can or not. And it really fucking sucks, the situation that I'm in. So Any help will be greatly appreciated. You know, it's gonna go for the stream. You know, I really want to do something as far as streaming goes. I just can't. I'm doing the best I can. See you, JT, buddy. I understand you not wanting to hear that shit. All right, I'm hungry. Let's see what we got here. 51%. We'll go ahead and fill our cargo up. I'm gonna fix me something to eat after I dock, because I don't like leaving my ship going. What is that, Michael Myers music? No, that ain't Michael Myers music. What am I thinking?
The asteroid is depleted. The asteroid is depleted.
Alright, let's call you back. We're done. We are done, guys. We are done. I don't know what's going on. You know, I went from 50 users, 50 viewers to fucking 5. It's just aggravating. So I'm done. I'm done for a little bit. I might stream Eve again. Who knows? I don't know. But right now it's like, what the fuck is going on? So appreciate everybody that's come and hung out and stuff. I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know, I stream like 2 different games other than Eve, and I lose everybody. Twitch is still confusing to me. So see you guys later. Hope you have a good night. Appreciate you coming back and watching the VOD and stuff. But I'm out. See you.